6 billion people grazing the planet. Look at the impact of our food choices. If we choose rice, we set in motion armies of farmers who clear lowland meadows and terrace hillsides. If we hanker for hamburgers, we loosen legions of ranchers to slash and burn Amazon basin rainforests for beef pastures. If we prefer seafood, we commission armadas of fishermen to drag the oceans, altering forever the ecology of the sea. Japan's fishing fleet is today larger than the US Navy. Over the past year, the price of rice and wheat has more than doubled, causing food crises in 37 countries. And yet, last year's global grain harvest of 2 billion tons broke all records, which means the crisis has begun even before world food supplies are hit by climate change. If hunger can strike now, what will happen when harvests decline? So where did the food go? 1 billion tons went to feed people, and 760 million tons went to meat animals. Only a fraction of fodder converts into food for humans. Beef cattle consume 8 to 10 kg grain for every kg of meat. Even chickens eat double the food they produce. By 2050, population is expected to rise to 9 billion. Where are we going to get the extra food? Well, if England were to turn vegan, it would need only 3 million hectares of arable land, half of what it is currently using. In a vegan world, no one need go hungry. Vegetarianism is not a philosophical argument, but an economic and environmental solution. Meat production consumes disproportionately high amounts of land, water, and energy, approximately 10 times as much as cereals and vegetables. 33% of all raw materials and more than half of all water in the US is consumed in livestock production. If this water cost were not subsidized by your government, the cheapest hamburger would cost more than $35 a pound. Meat eating is devouring oil reserves at an alarming rate. It takes nearly 78 calories of fossil fuel energy to produce 1 calorie of beef protein, compared to just 2 calories of fossil fuel energy for 1 calorie of soya bean. If every human ate a meat-centered diet, the world's known oil reserves would last a mere 13 years. They'd last 20 times longer if humans stopped eating meat altogether. The FAO calculates that animal keeping is responsible for 18% of all greenhouse gas emissions. It is also the greatest single cause of deforestation worldwide. To keep up with US consumption, 300 million pounds of meat are imported annually from Central and South America, who are converting forests into pasture land. 55 square feet of tropical rainforest is consumed for every quarter pounder. A devastating result of this deforestation is the loss of plant and animal species. Each year, 1,000 species are eliminated, and this rate is increasing annually. Calculate also the physical space taken by animal keeping, dairies, and slaughterhouses, the roads required to truck in and out animals, as well as the hospitals to treat meat-related diseases. Moving to a plant-based diet would gift the city with space and save it billions of dollars in healthcare costs from the prevention of heart attacks, strokes, and cancer. We could become a truly healthy and prosperous society that feeds everyone and respects all forms of life. The price of salvation is to evolve beyond our desire for animal flesh. As the world grows smaller, our choices must be revalued in light of our increasing interconnectedness with and interdependence on all that lives. Just like smoking, which has been shown to kill non-smokers, meat can no longer be defended as a personal choice. Animal feed, transport, land use, and emissions are destroying the environment. If your meat is going to jeopardize my health, climate, water, air, food production, and planet, it is certainly a much broader concern than just a food choice, and one on which I would expect the government to act. As a beginning, meat products, just like cigarettes, need to be labeled injurious to health. If there is one environmentally responsible thing you can do, forget cycling or recycling. Turn vegetarian. The main way forward to personal and planetary healing lies not in our hands, but our mouths. Thank you.